Previously on Love and Slim.
On the last episode, we posted our official wedding video. The wedding was absolutely amazing, and G-Loves, we appreciate all of the well wishes and amazing feedback. Now we're back at home, and on this episode, we're going to be giving you all of the tea about our wedding.
Some of the things that you didn't know about or didn't see on our wedding day.
So stay tuned.
So we are back home, and we came in Ross because we're getting ready to go to the movies and wanted to get a blanket. But of course, this man came in here and found all these socks.
So I gotta break it down for you. How you doing? So I gotta break it down for you. You got the Ric Flairs, the woo on the bottom of the feet. Then you got the Ric Flair face up top. These are Calm Day, Jaws. You know, I like all the animals. Predator, Brave, Teenage Mutant Ninja. You gotta make sure you get the good ones with the flex. You know, because they get distorted when you get the bad ones. Like these ones, for example, these are bad. But I got them just because they got the other Bart Simpsons. But if you do this, you can see how they get distorted. They ain't gonna flex with the foot well. But these, you see, they stay. You don't get the good ones like that.
Okay.
Chucky, because that's my motherfucking dog, and them some swaggy socks.
All right.
Breaking Bad.
Yep.
Leave him alone.
Yep.
Got the Patriots, just because they different in the colors and the material.
Oh, yeah.
Got my nigga Macho Man Randy Savage, NWO.
Oh, yeah.
With the good flex.
Uh-huh.
These, because I like the colors. Y'all know I like bright colors.
Hollywood.
Hollywood with the Lambo in the front. Just because we own 2 Lamborghinis.
Let's go.
Another Macho Man, Randy Savage.
There you go.
Bottom of the feet, those calm ones.
Uh-huh.
You got the Toucan Sam's. Lion King, but it's really the cereal, but I'm just gonna say.
Okay, Kellogg's.
It's Toucan Sam, yeah. Jaws.
Ooh.
Predator brain individual like myself.
Got it.
Always predator, never prey. You got the caution,
Caution.
because you don't want to play with a nigga like me.
Be careful.
Everybody relax. SpongeBob, just because I like the extra drip.
SpongeBob's fair things.
Got the cactus moves, just on some Calm Day.
Uh-huh.
More SpongeBob. Just because I like this, the camo on the bottom. And this is my favorite character from South Park, Kenny. That's my dog, I fuck with him and Cartman. You'll see more about that later, but you got the Hey Arnold. Hey Arnold. And I always like these because he's my favorite, because you switch up to 2. It's like one sock's different from the left to the right. And here, you know what I'm saying, because he's type set tripping on the socks.
Side?
You know what I mean, doing what he's doing.
Yep.
And I just told y'all, him and Cartman,
Yep.
leave him alone. He always cussing, just like me.
Mm-hmm.
And then guess what you got right here? You got that Rocky motherfuckers, man. This shit's hard.
Oh, yeah.
And then these right here, these was my favorite one that made me even notice they had the sock in here with the extra ooze drippage on the bottom. These joints are heavy. So yeah, that's it.
And last but not least.
Oh yeah, and the blanket for the movies. That's what we came for. But
That's all we came here for.
All the socks. So the socks in total, like, that's not bad, because I think one time I spent like $3,000 in socks.
You went crazy on socks.
Yeah, thank you.
What's up, G-Loves?
What's cracking, y'all?
You guys, we are officially married.
Captain Planet.
So this video we're doing for y'all because we're gonna give y'all all of like the feelings, all of just the behind the scenes that you didn't get to see, or that you didn't have no idea about on the wedding day.
Or that we didn't get to break down for y'all, that we forgot to do on the day of the wedding, or before the wedding, or during.
We really, really needed a full TV show for this wedding, because planning this wedding was a full TV show.
It was.
So little did you guys know, when we left LA to go to North Carolina, we didn't even have the groomsmen's suits, okay?
Facts.
So I was already stressing because none of the groomsmen tried on their suits. As you can tell, if you looked at the video before the last, all of their suits fit differently. They sent in measurements, we got them custom made, but none of the outfits, none of the suits worked.
Especially Frankie's.
Especially Frankie's. So that was one thing that happened. But we had to get the suits flown out because he had to get his suit. But mind you, Slim didn't even have his suit. The designer had to fly to North Carolina to give baby his suit. Then the day before the wedding, we had like a game room night, right? So this was the rehearsal day. So we had a game night in my room, in my suite. So everybody came over. We really should have documented that, but Sway was turning up.
Sway was bent.
Sway was bent the whole weekend.
I ain't gonna lie, Sway low-key needed intervention. Make sure y'all go follow my Instagram and subscribe to his YouTube channel.
Nah, he was turning up.
Tell him we sent y'all.
He had fun. But the night before, we were all in the suite, right? So we had maybe, how many people you think was in the suite?
I'll say in mine or yours?
When we were all in mine, about 20.
About 20, yeah.
We had about 20 people in there. And y'all, first we got the first noise complaint. You know, okay, cool, we'll be quiet. Then they came again.
With a marshal.
It was like 5 people. Like
Listen,
they had the whole team at the door getting ready to kick us out the hotel because we were that loud.
Facts.
This was the day before the wedding. This is why when I woke up, I was so tired. My eyes were like bloodshot red. I could barely talk when I woke up on the day of the wedding. It was crazy. But the night before,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, mine was the same way too. I was pretty tired, eyes burning, wake up, still falling asleep, thinking you're awake, just tired. And then you gotta understand too, we are not only getting ready for our wedding, we're doing our vows, we're going over our vows, we're doing all that stuff. And then on top of that, we're also, everybody wants to just feed us drinks, right? Because we're the ones getting married. So then we're entertaining everybody, then we're drinking with everybody. It was, man, it was a roller coaster, but I ain't gonna lie, it was memories that'll last a lifetime, though, for sure.
Man, hands down, the best wedding ever.
100%.
Ever, the best wedding. Those were memories, like you said, that we will always remember with all of our loved ones. We had so much fun. Y'all, I actually had a bridezilla moment the day of the wedding.
Tell them why, baby.
So our wedding was outside, right? And
but they see that on the Jacksons video. If y'all watch the Jacksons,
yeah,
they demonstrated that pretty well on there on why Jazz had a damn near bridezilla moment. I wouldn't call it a bridezilla moment. I would say more of a any woman moment on their special day. You know what I'm saying? That just don't want that stuff to happen. And pretty much, long story short, if you watch the Jacksons videos, it rained. And not only did it rain, it came pouring down rain. But the funny part was the day before, it was purely raining, right? But then it stopped later, it was a good day. And then the morning of our wedding, it started off flawless, right? We did our first look, everything like that. And I told you, it's like, baby, it ain't gonna rain.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be good.
Mind you, it was a 40% chance of rain. So I knew it was gonna be a 40% chance of rain on Saturday, like for 2 weeks. So leading up to the wedding, I'm praying every day, like, Lord, please don't let it rain on our wedding. Please, please, please. It was to the point where I was a full meteorologist and would it be able to give you the weather. I was looking up the weather channels every day leading up to the wedding. So when it said 40% chance of rain, I was like, okay, maybe it'll rain in the morning and it'll stop, right?
Or no, it was cool, and then it started raining, but we were doing the first look photo shoot. So Jazz didn't even want to do the first look photo shoot. And I honestly didn't either, but I didn't care. It was whatever she wanted to do. So when she chose to do it, it was like, hey, we're doing it. So we did the first look, and then next thing from there, we went to go take the photos. And then from the photos, it started raining. And then it's pouring down raining, and then now my baby is crying. She's bawling.
Our wedding is on the grass in front of the castle, right?
The Biltmore.
But we were told that if it starts raining, you cannot have your wedding on the front lawn.
Yeah, they're gonna throw you over on the back porch.
They have a tent set up if it starts raining. So mind you, you can't get none of your money back. This was like an emergency thing. So it's like you're gambling with it because they tell you up front, hey, if you want to have your wedding on the front lawn, cool. But if it rains, you have to move it to the tent and you cannot get your money back for what you paid to have it on the front lawn.
Keyword, you have to.
You have to have it in the tent. So the whole time leading up to the moment of our wedding, which was at 6:30.
Mind you, the tent is dumpster juice.
The tent, straight dumpster juice, yes.
In comparison to the front of the castle.
Yes, because
like
that's
what
what
my baby
we paid
envisioned,
for.
and that's what we paid for. And y'all remember from the video that we didn't even think we was gonna get married at the Biltmore because it was so expensive. Y'all remember how much it was just to have it at that in the front lawn. So
mind you, you pay all that and you can't get your money back, okay?
Or if you can't get your money back, you gotta go over to the tent.
Yes. So wedding's at 6:30, you guys. It starts raining at 6 o'clock. And when I say it starts raining, I mean it's pouring raining. Mind you, they can't even set the chairs up on the lawn yet because it's raining so hard. And my wedding planner had already called me and was like, basically on some, Jazz, I don't know if it's gonna be on the front. I'm gonna make it work. But I'm just letting you know now, like if it's pouring down raining, we have no choice but to move it over here. So I'm on pins and needles all day.
She's hot.
6 o'clock rolls around. The guest starts walking up, and mind you, we paid to have that area secluded. Like you're paying for that area to be nothing but you and your guests. It's 6 o'clock. There's still people walking around this
touring
state.
the Biltmore.
And we're like, you know, what's going on? So I was already like, why are there people still walking around? They're setting up, you know, for the wedding. So I'm like, are people still going to be here while the wedding's going on? Because that's not what we paid for.
We pay for private.
Y'all, it starts pouring down raining at 6 o'clock. And all I'm doing, I'm just sitting there like, what in the hell is going on? Y'all, by this time, I'm crying. I'm literally crying.
Yeah, we both over here just crying. Just, it's all bad. We just both over here.
He's over here so calm. Like, it's okay, baby. It's all right. It's gonna be fine. And you know me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Like, we paid all this money. Because like I said, they're telling us, like, you can't have it on the front lawn if it's raining like this. And I mean, it's pouring. Like I said, go to the Jacksons and you'll see it.
So not only is it pouring down, raining, right? My baby's crying. I'm trying to keep her calm. Now, my manager rolls up, Rob, shout out to my manager, Rob. He rolls up with his fiance. They're not supposed to see us. They're definitely not supposed to see the bride, right? So Rob rolls up. Then next you know, her family rolls up, sees her. Her friends and family rolling up and they're seeing her.
And they're super early.
Yeah.
I'm like, what are y'all
They're rolling up
doing
at like 5:30.
Like, we're taking
That was
pictures.
before it even started raining.
And I'm like, what are y'all doing here so early? You know, most people, black people, we always late. So I'm like, why are y'all at the wedding so early? And we're taking pictures. And like you said, you're not supposed to see me or him.
Yeah.
And it was just, I was just so frustrated.
Yeah, and that was all before the rain and during the rain. So not only were they not supposed to see her or me, but especially her, then it starts raining. So she's already like, y'all not supposed to be here. Why are y'all here this early? And then it starts raining. And now she's crying because they didn't see her early. It's raining. And on top of that, she don't know if we're going to go over to this little tent over here. And we're not going to get our money back. So it's like, hey, something got to give. And my baby's feelings and her tears just gave. And then after that, guess what? Lo and behold, God came through.
It stopped raining.
Yeah.
Mind you, we over here, big prayer warriors. Like, I'm like, Lord, come on, please, right? It stops raining, y'all. By the grace of God, it stops raining. I mean, there were so many people praying over that weather because y'all seen Saritza, we were. I had other people.
Shout out to them and the Jacksons. She gave a top of the moon prayer at the beginning of her video, and we need that and we appreciate that.
Yes.
And for all the G Love that prayed for us that we didn't even know that y'all did. You know, we appreciate y'all as well.
Yeah. So needless to say, it stopped raining, and then it was on from there. They set them chairs up real quick. So mind you, the wedding was supposed to start at 6:30, but because of the weather, it started at like 7:30.
Yeah.
So everything got pushed back an hour. You know what's crazy? So we did the first look, and of course it was emotional because, you know, you're getting ready to see each other. But I was kind of mad at myself at first because I was like, well, dang, it's not going to be emotional when I walk down the aisle because I've seen him already. We didn't had, you know, we talking, we've seen each other like a full 2 hours before the wedding.
Right.
So I was scared that I wasn't going to get that emotion walking down the aisle, but I was wrong.
Yeah.
It was a whole different type of feeling. Like when I was in the horse and carriage, it was like a moment
Where it's like, this is my time.
where it was like, this is it. This is really about to happen. And when I seen my dad, when the carriage stopped and I seen my dad, oh my gosh, I instantly was like, oh my gosh. So I'm getting out of the horse and carriage. I get my dad. And as we're walking down the aisle, it's like, wow, this is the moment that we've been planning for months. This is all of the stress, all of the hard work we put into planning this wedding.
All the money.
All the money, that's who. Gotta say that.
Yeah.
But everything we put into this wedding, all of the energy, it was that moment. And once I seen him down at the aisle, I was like, wow, this is it.
I'm on the boohoo right now, yo.
It was emotional, y'all. It was a really great moment. When I got to the altar, it started thundering. Literally, it started thundering. So I'm over here like, okay, let's hurry up.
That's why we was even reading our vows too tight.
Yeah, it was when we were reading our vows. Yeah.
But there was no rain.
It was no rain.
Lightning.
It was just, yep, you hear it. Like, you could tell it's about to start again. And
even her uncle, which y'all didn't know who her uncle was.
Oh yeah, the preacher was my uncle.
Yes, the one who pretty much serenaded.
He's the officiant.
The officiant, there you go.
Yep, he is my uncle, my
He
dad's
started
brother.
getting speed up. He was like, Lord and behold, now you made. He started to go quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause that weather was no joke. But I'm telling you, when I tell you, not one drop during the wedding. Now after the wedding, when we walked to the car, maybe like 10 minutes later, 10, 15 minutes after the wedding, it started raining.
We damn near, so the photos that y'all seen with the bridesmaid and the groomsmen and me and Jazz that we both posted on both our Instagram, Love JJP on Instagram and Target Carvings on Instagram and Love is Slim on Instagram. All of the information is just below in the description. But all those pictures that you've seen, damn near didn't happen because it started raining so fast. I'm talking about the photographer was like, get your ass over here. Move your black ass back. Go over here. Get your little ass over here. Move, go over here. Because it was literally sprinkling. So we was all trying to get it quick. You know what I'm saying? And any rain that hit my suit, it was going to show instantly because it was that Nipsey Blue legendary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, we damn near didn't get those photos on the stairs. That's why none of the bridesmaids and groomsmen were lined up in systematic order. Where it was like maid of honor, best man, so on and so on and so on and so on, like how it was on the actual wedding. Yeah,
it was definitely that was a quick photo shoot with the family, with bridesmaids, groomsmen. It was just so much going on, y'all. But man,
legendary, though.
It was so legendary.
It was big legendary.
Just amazing. So then we got to jump to the cocktail hour. So the cocktail hour was absolutely amazing. We had our own little suite. We just had like our moment, so we didn't really get to enjoy the cocktail hour.
Wait, can we talk about this though? The flip flops.
Oh yeah, I had flip flops on underneath my dress. So I had flip flops on because first of all, I couldn't walk in that grass. I did it for the rehearsal, but I was like, there's no way I'm walking in this grass because you sink, and especially with it have rained, like. It would have been awful. So yeah.
She had literally the sandals
with
your big toe in there and it itches in the middle.
Yeah.
She had them ones on.
Full beach sandals.
You did ones, there you go, yeah. And then not only that, we got in the Ferrari and she damn near couldn't fit in the Ferrari.
Yeah, I couldn't fit. My dress was way too big. So I sat in there. It was just OD.
My baby was literally holding her whole train and the dress in her lap.
Yeah.
In that Ferrari. Shout out to my dog TJ Mariner, mentor, man. Yeah. Go subscribe to the channel, one of the realest niggas to walk this earth, man. And he showed big love by having that Ferrari there because that was a game changer.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would have came down in that was historical as your horsey carriage.
Yeah, we were trying to find originally we were trying to find him a car to drive down in because I think we said they had Asheville. They don't really have a lot of exotic cars.
So we were looking at like Toro and different things.
Yeah, and then he wanted a Bugatti for the day, and to literally pull up in the
Bugatti
Bugatti
Chiron or a Devo.
Crazy price. We were like, no, you might as well own one. Like it was crazy. But we tried that, and so something else that you didn't know about the cake. So you remember if you went back and looked at that cake tasting video.
Now, I'm not a cake expert there, player.
You sure do look like you about to give a cake critique.
But I'm about to give y'all the expertise because my mama always used to make that good cake. And I'm afraid to make the pick because I know my wife gonna pick something different. The winner of this cake boss.
We tried the cake, and the cake was a little on the dry side, right?
Oh, and you know what's crazy? I'm sorry, baby. Keep that thought. Shout out to SLOMIQUE, because that was the hardest, hottest blowtorch I've ever seen handed to somebody in the nicest way possible. She said it gives the illusion that it tastes good.
I'm finding the cake to be really dry. And I think when you add the jam to this one, it makes it moist. And so it gives the illusion that it's really good.
Oh, that was
blowtorch.
Hilarious. I almost died laughing. And in a moment, Jazz didn't even want me filming that, so that was pretty funny. So we had to keep that in there.
He did good filming.
And the other side, too, let's talk about this real quick before we get to the cake. My dog, TJ, when he gave that car, he didn't even know that we were even searching or looking for a car.
Yeah.
So that's what made it even more legendary. He didn't even know, and then he just gave us a Ferrari they never used, never seen, never drove, nothing.
Literally had just bought it and then shipped it to us in Asheville.
Yeah, paid all that bread, shipped it there, everything, didn't ask for nothing in return, nothing.
Crazy.
Just top of the move individual, man.
Yeah.
And but back to the cake, baby.
So the cake, if you guys remember that video with the cake, we did not use that cake person. We actually found a place out in Charlotte called Swirl. Y'all, the cake was fantastic. Loved it. So just to give y'all an update
I know
about
what
that.
cake was better.
So the cake was
that
really
cake any day.
good. That cake was really good, and that was the
Think
update
about
with
giving me
the
a piece of
cake.
that cake tonight.
So,
It's my wife.
so the cake was really good. It turned out to be really good. The food was good. Everything was amazing. We'll put my my dad's speech in his own video because he did a really nice father of the bride speech.
Yeah, we gotta chop that up into a different video because he did, and there was so much, man. Shout out to the video editors, Annie and Dro.
Yeah.
They was really dope. You know what I'm saying? They did a really great job. It was over and beyond of the quality, you know. But you know, that's a tough job to do, to be able to get, you know, all of that captured in one day. So there's so much more content that we're still waiting on, and we had to really press to get that quick to give y'all that video. And I know y'all wanted the wedding video right after, but trust me, we was trying to get it for y'all right away after too, you know. But they got it done. Yeah, so much. So there's so much more content that we're gonna use that separately and put that video way later whenever they give us the rest of that footage. And then, yeah, we'll just break it all down for you. And then, you know, I love Jaz's talkovers. I know y'all do too. I look forward to the videos all the time. Whenever she's doing her talkover, she just sounds so sexy. Something about how she be talking, man, just move my spirits. You know what I'm saying?
Your spirit.
Make me just want to get some of that cake. You know what I'm saying? Man, we want to do a little sample taste. Man. We want to.
There's a lot of footage that we did not get to show. So even though it was like a 15-minute video, there was so much footage that we did not get to show. And I also see people, they were saying, why didn't we record in my room? Well, Sway was in his room, so.
And Sway was drunk 98% of the time. So, you know, Sway's just gonna be around me naturally gravitating drunk, you know what I mean? Like, and then plus women, you don't know when to be in their room, when not to, as Sway being a dude.
Yeah.
You know, they could be getting dressed, getting undressed.
Yeah, I had a lot of, and also the videographer was in my room initially.
Oh, that's true too.
So that's why Sway wasn't in our room, you know, videoing. But that's why I say there's a lot of footage that you didn't get to see because they didn't put that in the video. So we'll get the footage so you can see. But I mean, we weren't really doing much other than like really taking pictures. That was really.
Yeah, and plus, listen, this is what y'all gotta understand too. It was beyond a hectic day. We tried being as structured as possible to look out for y'all, G-Love, but at the end of the day, man, there were so many moving parts.
That day went by so fast.
It did. And then we had so many other things that we're both, you know, finishing up and touching up our vows. She finishing touching up her vows. We're about to get up there. We're thinking about what we're about to do. And then we got, you know, Jazz dealing with the wedding band and everything, little different stuff. I'm dealing with my groomsmen in suits, missing shoes, and just everything. So it was like we wanted to be as structured as possible. And of course, if this was a scripted TV show or a scripted thing, there's obviously a lot more things that we would have never forgot or would have been a lot more on point of. But the fact that this is raw, it's real. We gave y'all the raw and undiluted footage that we did have. Yeah. And I think it was pretty transparent on how raw it was. And you know, it was pretty busy.
What we do have though.
Is that my license plate or is that your license plate?
That's my license plate.
For yours?
Yeah.
Hey, license
we
plates
do
in the
have
building.
our wedding license.
Hey.
Our marriage license.
I'm still learning about stuff with this wedding and changing names and everything like that.
So we are all the way legit, baby. We on paper now.
And my wife, let's get it with the Captain Planet.
Oh yeah. So we just wanted to give you guys some behind the scenes stuff or some things that you didn't know about. What else was there? I think that was we partied our ass off. That's what I need y'all to know.
Yeah.
We partied our ass off.
Yes, we did.
Man, we had a good time at that wedding. I mean, everybody was on the dance floor. Shout out to the DJ.
Yeah, DJ killed it.
Killed it.
Yeah,
and man.
Yeah, everybody that had a role to play in this wedding all killed it. Every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? From Jazz's makeup artist to her hairstylist to our stylist. To the people that tailor-made, our stylists that tailor-made our suits, to the bridal place that made Jazz's dress, like.
And I also just want to say, I know this is random. Something that I did love about our wedding my dress was a black designer and his suit was a black designer.
100%.
Amazing. So
Our wedding planner was black.
there
Yeah, there was
was
a lot of black excellence
a
going on.
lot of black
there,
excellence.
for sure.
And let me tell you, I think that was absolutely amazing.
It was.
So I'm gonna leave their information down below so you can check them out. So if you have a
Everybody's.
wedding,
Our stylists.
yep.
Everybody, even the people that made your wedding dress.
Yeah, baby, I already said that.
Oh shit! Okay, my bad.
So we're gonna head to the Ritz to spend some days there and just relax and do our little pre-honeymoon. So we'll be taking our honeymoon in the next coming weeks, and so you'll have to find out more about that. But also, if you want to find out more about our wedding, we were posted in Essence magazine. They posted about our wedding,
Yes,
so make sure you go check that out. Shout out to Essence for even just talking about our wedding, because that's super dope. We'll actually be in a couple more magazines, so stay tuned for that, which is pretty legendary. And yeah,
Top of the moon.
all right, G-Love, well, hopefully we gave y'all some insight of the wedding that you maybe knew about, didn't know about. And y'all stay tuned, because we're headed on our pre-honeymoon, so stay tuned for that, because we'll be dropping that in the next couple days. All right, you guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll holler at y'all later.
Yeah.